From the Apopko Studios, I'm Dave Morris with a weather update. Pleased to be joined via Skype from Rick Smith, meteorologist of the National Weather Service. Sir, how are you doing?
Dave, doing good. How are you?
Doing all right. Be sure to follow Rick on Twitter. You saw that. It'll be up on the screen here in just a second. Again, he is full of information when it comes to providing timely updates. And that's what we're going to talk with Rick about right now is, Rick, storms are expected in the state today and tomorrow, and what should people be watching out for?
Well, it is May. We have seen kind of a quiet severe weather season in a way so far, but it is going to look and feel a lot more like May today as we see thunderstorms developing probably first out in western Oklahoma late this afternoon and this evening, and then probably moving into the I-35 corridor, Oklahoma City metro area toward later evening and after dark. We are going to be watching those storms very closely. They will have the potential to produce some damaging hail, maybe larger than golf ball size, maybe even some wind gusts of over 70 miles an hour. So these are storms that will mean business. I don't think they're going to be widespread or affecting everybody, but certainly something you'll want to pay attention to through the afternoon and evening, and even into the day tomorrow. We'll see another round of storms possible tomorrow, mainly from I-40 southward, central Oklahoma and into eastern Oklahoma.
And Rick, I was looking at your website this morning, which the easy address is weather.gov/Norman. And I noticed the 7-day discussion over the weekend, some cooler temperatures expected, but not quite as severe cooler temperatures as we've seen over the past couple of weeks.
I think that's right, and I think we're done with that just record-breaking cold, although if you've been through a summer in Oklahoma, you may be missing that in the next few weeks because we often go from winter directly into summer with just a short break in between. But I think we're going to have some more typical spring-like weather. It will be cooling off a little bit over the weekend, but still pleasant. And, it'll just prolong the spring just a little bit longer for us, maybe.
Well, pleasant conditions for Mother's Day is certainly not a bad thing. And you mentioned the cool weather we've had. May typically known for more warmer weather and tornadoes, but it doesn't take long for these storms to get going, and it only takes one tornado, right?
That's exactly right. We've seen lots of talk about people, all these statistics and how slow of a beginning to tornado season it's been. Actually, if you look at the numbers, we're right on average for the number of tornadoes in the state for this point. Remind everybody it was just a couple of years ago, 2010, where we had only had 3 tornadoes as of the morning of May 10th, 2010. By evening, we had had 58 tornadoes. It only takes one day. It really only takes one tornado. So don't get too hung up on the numbers and trying to think how many we're going to have. We're going to have one somewhere in the state this spring, and we just all need to be paying attention and be ready for it.
Rick Smith for the National Weather Service. We appreciate your time and information, sir.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
All right, and StayWithNewsOK.com and the National Weather Service. Again, their website is weather.gov/Norman for the latest news information and weather updates.